Viewer discretion is advised.
Man stabbed to death in suspected domestic violence incident. Police officers are still on the scene of a homicide in Laventille, where a male victim of domestic violence allegedly was stabbed to death. The victim has been identified as 44-year-old Anthony Blackman. According to a police report, at about 6 a.m. on Monday, 22nd of March 2021, residents of the St. Barb's community who went to check on Blackman found his body lying on the ground, bleeding from multiple wounds. Police said the body was nude. From initial information, police said the victim appeared to have been stabbed to death. The killing, police said, is suspected to have a domestic motive. Investigations are ongoing. Man attempts to set woman on fire. A Garpo man is now in police custody after he allegedly tried to set a woman on fire following a dispute on Sunday night. Police said the 49-year-old suspect is expected to be charged with throwing a flammable substance with intent to cause grievous bodily harm. The victim, Donna Marie Coldburst, 51, of George Blake Trace Parrylands Village, Guapo, told police that around 8:30 p.m. on Sunday, she was standing outside of her home when the man came up to her, holding 2 lighting flambeaux. He told her he will burn down her house. A neighbor came to Colbert's rescue and took away the flambeaux before putting them out. However, the suspect returned with a red gas container and began throwing the gasoline on Colbert's body, saying he would set her on fire. Colbert ran and sought refuge at the home of another neighbor. The neighbors called the police and PCs Odit and Jimdar responded. They found the man walking a short distance away. He was taken to the Guapo police station where he was interrogated. Officers retrieved one of the flambeaux. Colbert went to the San Fernando General Hospital where she was treated and discharged. PC Jimdar of the Guapo police station is continuing investigations. Body of murdered man dumped in Palmyra. The body of a man with gunshot wounds and other injuries was discovered at Palmyra on Monday. The body was discovered around 9 a.m. at Susanna Road. Residents told San Fernando CID and Homicide Region 3 detectives that the man was not known from the area. Police said the body bore gunshot injuries and what appeared to be stab wounds to the upper body. Anyone with information can contact Homicide Region 3 at 652-0495. Crime Stoppers at 800-TIPS or 800-8477 or send information to Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith by texting 482-GARY or 482-4279 or to the TTPS app. Heartbreak after Matthew's body found. Almost 2 days after a Cedros teenager disappeared at sea, his body was recovered on Monday. The body of Matthew Suku, 14, was spotted at Columbus Bay around mid-morning. Members of the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard recovered the body and brought it ashore to their headquarters, and the teenager's relatives were contacted. Matthew fell off a pirogue in the waters off the coast of Fullerton around 4 p.m. on Saturday, and within minutes his father, Marlon Suku, and other men dived in the water and searched for him. All that was retrieved was a piece of the jersey that the teenager wore that day, sliced by the propeller which Matthew came into contact with after he fell off the pirogue and went beneath the surface. Suku, 43, a fisherman for 30 years, said on Sunday that although his son was a strong swimmer and the depth of the water was about 10 feet below the vessel, He knew his son could not have survived the injury. "I have enough experience to know that Matthew is gone. I just want to bring him back for his mother," Suku told Express on Sunday at the shoreline at Fullerton. Laventille man found dead in room with bucket of blood. Police are investigating the death of a Laventille man whose body was found at his home on Monday morning. They said they received a report of a stabbing at St. Barb's Road, Laventille, at around 7:08 a.m. and found the body of Anthony Blackman Jr., 45, in his room. Investigators said a relative woke up at around 6 a.m. and saw Blackman bleeding from his face on the floor of his bedroom. Blackman was declared dead at the scene. Police said there were no marks of violence or wounds on his body and have labeled it an unnatural death. A bucket of blood was also found in the room. Investigators said they suspect Blackman was suffering from an illness that caused him to bleed internally. An autopsy is expected to be done at the Forensic Science Center, St. James, on Wednesday. Port of Spain police are continuing inquiries. Morvant man may have been beaten then set on fire. As police try to confirm the identity of a burnt body found in Morvant over the weekend, one man believes it is that of his brother, whom he suspects was murdered over recent robbery. The body was found in a part of Morvant known as Romaine Lands on Saturday night. Investigators said the body was burnt beyond recognition and are awaiting the results of a DNA test to confirm the identity. Newsday spoke to Ronald Sanchez at the Forensic Science Center, St. James, on Monday. He said although there is yet no official confirmation, he believes that the body is that of his brother, Alan Sanchez. Sanchez said his brother lived in the area where the body was found. He also said, according to information from residents, his brother died trying to get back his belongings from a recent robbery. He was trying to get his cell phone and some other things that were stolen from his house recently, and whoever did the robbery beat him and set him on fire. That was the word on the ground. He was probably beaten. I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but that's all indication on the ground. We are still waiting for confirmation on the identity, but if what they are saying is true, then this is just a gruesome act these people did. Sanchez said he did not live in the same house as his brother, but neighbors told him that his brother was in trouble. Investigators confirmed Sanchez was robbed on Friday night and said some of his belongings were found near the burnt body. Teens escape Children's Authority Child Support Center. Police are searching for 5 teenage boys who escaped custody at a child support center, CSC, in North Trinidad, run by the Children's Authority between Friday night and Saturday morning. Investigators said an official at the center contacted them on Saturday at around 11:45 a.m. to say that he had noticed the 5 boys were missing after making checks. St. Joseph police went to the area and saw CCTV footage where the boys were passed through burglar-proof bars on a room on the western side of the building. The boys, 15 and 16, are from Diego Martin St. James, Laventille, Curep, and Siparia.